battlefield it is.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be a long one, so get ready. I hope you took a bathroom break before this. So instantly we see Kadano with pressure, instantly gets interrupted by the crouch cancel. So good for Samus in this matchup. That's the only reason she can actually... Ooh. That's... Alright.
Nice one. So, Kadano takes the first stock.
So it's important to notice that both characters are really ground-based, but Marth wins harder than Samus once Samus is in the air than the other way around.
Yeah,
so Marth has an easy time landing on Samus, whereas Samus has such a hard time with her like floatiness because she falls so slow, and Marth's huge disjointed hitboxes to actually land. And also, once Samus gets caught in like a forward air string or a combo game, which Samus practically doesn't really have unless you DI poorly, Marth can really go to town with like a bunch of like forward airs.
But I think it's still hard to finish that off.
Yeah, that for sure. Samus lives still forever. She can DI a tipper at like 110% to the top right corner and still survive, which is ridiculous.
Didn't know about that.
From like the middle of the stage, I would say. Ooh, 0% SD from Kadano. Not a good look. I gotta say, T is so bad with his charge shots. He's so obvious about him.
He misses a lot, to be honest.
No! Oh my god. So he traded his 1 SD for like 2 or 3 of Kadano's.
Pretty good for him, though.
Yeah. That's a trade I'd take. Ooh.
Gets the charge
nice shot, Till.
Yeah. Yeah, you always try to catch Samus with a back air, but it's so hard when she's recovering.
So what I know, what I would assume is the best way from what I know to actually edgeguard Samus when she's in the bomb jump is to hit her right as she's about to hit the second bomb that's exploding.
Okay.
Because when you hit her when she's rising, she actually has like an increased amount of aerial drift, and her hurt box gets reduced by like a ton.
Right.
So it's actually really hard to hit her out of it. Whereas when she's, for example, she has to land on the bomb again to get her bomb jump, that's when you hit her, because you make her lose distance and height, and on top of that, she can't really drift away, because otherwise she loses the bomb and dies.
Alright. Doesn't get the edge guard.
Ooh, yeah, nice tipper.
I think this is a technique Muta King told the community about.
Oh, the get up F smash? Yeah, it's so good.
No, not like the normal get up. Like,
yeah,
you jump up.
You ledge dash in place.
Yeah, you just wave dash in place, like down, and then you can instantly do a smash tag or something else.
Oh, and gets clipped by the missile. And Kadano, despite his 2 SDs, actually fully brought it back, which is mega impressive. Especially Samus is so hard to come back on because of her good crouch canceling. And here we see Till's patience paying dividends. And that was a really nice get-up option by Kadano. Tipper back air. Looking like Jigglypuff. So now I'd assume snap Dreamland counterpick, unless he wants to go to Fountain, which I can't blame him for. The counterpicks in this matchup are really hard, actually.
Well, I would go to stages like Final Destination, or like Yoshi's probably.
Yeah,
I would prefer small maps instead of big ones. Like, I would never go to Dreamland against Samus as a Marth main.
Fountain's also very bad for Marth, because the platform game aids Samus with a faster frame data.
Yeah.
The low recovery blast zone's also really good for her edge guarding, and it has a high ceiling. And the tipper F smash usually kills off the top if it does.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nair into missile, that's one of the most stylish combos I know. Kadano uses the jabs, which then get interrupted and have by far the lowest lag. Therefore, they're really good for stuffing out missiles once they approach you on like a horizontal level.
But what about power shielding them?
It is hard. Like the thing is, it's definitely better for sure, but the risk of actually getting hit compared to, let's say, Falco lasers is way higher.
But
So-
I think they're way easier to power shield than Falco lasers.
Yeah, because they're slower for sure. Yeah, you're right.
But it's
about
like
that.
they start out slow and then gain more velocity.
Oh yeah.
So you can get the timing
That's not a
right.
sweet spot. Yeah, nice nair. Kadano knows. You know, they say wobbling is like unfun and interactive, but then the Samus recovery takes like 3 times as long. So can we just ban that instead? Shout out to Spark, by the way. But yeah, it's bloop bloop.
I also believe that. I actually think Samus should be banned overall as a character,
Yeah.
and Puff too.
Yeah, they're both just so weird. And Ice Climbers. They just don't really fit into Melee, I think.
I do think they fit, but somehow I think it's a. Was ist Abwechslung?
Like, change of pace.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a good change of pace to have characters like Puff and Samus and Ices, and I even think Peach is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Because it can float actually.
Yeah. But definitely, all the characters are like done very uniquely, and that's what I love about Melee.
Well, not Roy or Pichu.
We don't talk about that. They stay at the bottom of the tier list for a reason. But yeah, so far the only kill Kadano got on T is the 1,000 needles, so like the side B up tilt. And I really don't like the FD pick from Kadano, because one of the strengths of Marth on this stage is the fact that the juggling game is really like amplified, but Kadano's not really making any good use out of it.
Not at all.
Maybe he's hearing me right now and then he's getting kind of triggered, but if Kadano only had like a way to like relax and like, you know, play at his best when like being passively stimulated, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I think he just really needs to slow it down a notch and start playing more methodical. That was super greedy. I don't approve of that.
No. Gets punished for that right now. Oh, there you got the power shield.
Very nice grab. F smash would have been way too greedy there. Let's see what he can make out of this edge guard. Nice. Keeps him in the air. One up tilt should seal the deal. Ooh. Ooh, misses the jab. Very unfortunate.
And misses his charge shot
The
again.
charge shots are so bad.
And he gets punished for it.
So actually, a good follow-up at low percent against Samus is just forward throw tip or F smash. That's like a free 25 or 23% damage that you should take whenever you can. Kadano lucky with the buffer shield against the crouch cancel. That's a very good way of playing around it with low aerials with high hit stun. Therefore, you need to tipper all your aerials as possible.
But don't you think sometimes it's better to get like a combo starting off a grab if it's possible instead of an F smash? Because, you know, after the F smash the combo ends.
That's true, but then again, Samus is just too floaty and you don't get very many grab follow-ups. Because usually what the grab game I would assume would be used for is to establish stage control and just like, because Samus is very positioning heavy, so if you actually take that position away from her with a grab game, which the grab circumvents the shield and the crouch cancel, then it actually allows you to like basically neutralize Samus as a threat without even having to hit her. Because if you give her like little space to wave dash around, she can't wave dash back and like space out around you.
Yeah, that's
But
right,
yeah, I
actually.
do agree that sometimes as a mix-up, for sure, you should go for combo starters. Well, Kadano was lucky that the missile like flew over his head, because that would have been game.
Nice down tilt there.
Ooh, I like the F tilt.
Yeah, should kill. Yeah.
Very nice. Tipper forward air is a sleeper. Like, no one talks about how good it actually is at killing floaties.
Yeah, but think it starts by at the Puff matchup. I think it's like 160%, 150, something like that.
Yeah, something brutal for sure. Oh, and it's just a best out of 3. Wow. Okay. Well then we're done.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you didn't go